The crappiest crap I ever had. 2 out of 10. Today I would like to talk about my personal experience with my favorite color.
Black. Meet brother Isopropyl, ready to tackle today's paint test.
The first one and the darkest one I have is Maxx Darth for green stuff word. Its bottle feels a bit too hard to squeeze for constant use. Here we go. It dries in just a few minutes and wow, it looks like a literal black hole. You can barely even see the details. Brother Isopropyl's power fist has never been darker. By the way, it's recommended to use airbrush for even better results. It's definitely overkill for most of my projects, but absolutely perfect for certain situations. I'll give it a solid 8 out of 10. Next up is Vallejo Hospitallier Black. I actually bought 2 of this by accident. I also have 2 of this and 2 of this. Not a big deal in case of paints, but it never happens with my miniatures collection. Keeping track of all my kits in my head is basically impossible at this point. So I have been using this AI app called Kitsort. I literally just scan every new box I get, and it builds a catalog so my friends and I know exactly what I own and what I'm missing. If your shelf is overflowing too, definitely check it out. Link in the description. So, Vallejo Xpress color Inktense Hospitallier Black. This is my absolute go-to black paint. It gives you almost the same intensity as Maxx Darth, but it's not quite as extreme. It applies beautifully with either brush or an airbrush and stays totally controllable. You can get full coverage in a single coat, or thin it down with water for a perfect black shade. A fun bonus is that almost all Vallejo paint smells so good, I like it. I give it solid 9 out of 10. I just wish it came with a mixing bowl inside, and I already fixed it. Next one is Vallejo Game Color series. It's a bit hard to say something interesting about this one. It's just a good paint. Still Vallejo, still black, absolutely nothing wrong with it. Just a good black paint. But I simply prefer the Inktense series. 7 out of 10. So, now we're entering inks and shades territory. Next one is Inktensity Inktense Black by scale 75. It's a black ink and as most of the inks, it's semi-transparent, so single layer technique is excellent for darkening the base color, but you would need 2 or even 3 coats to make it 100% black. If you are not into the transparency tricks, you probably have some better options. Very good one, but not so versatile as I want it to be. So, it's a solid choice, 8 out of 10. Xpress color Black Lotus. It's a contrast paint and I included it just because it has black in its name, however, it's not actually true. Let's see. Looks black. And let's try it. It looks more blue than black, but it actually helps me building black color, so here's what we have. Here's how it actually looks compared to other black colors. It isn't enough to build black color, but it actually works great as an undercoat if you are going to apply a shade or ink over it. I give it 5 out of 10, just because it's not actual black color. This is Game Wash series. I am pretty sure that it's not in production anymore. It's a black wash, similar to the Nuln oil maybe. Let's see. I guess this one would look good applied over the Lotus black. Let's let it dry.
Unacceptable!
No matter if I control it or not, To me this one always looks so ugly. I expected it to be a replacement for Nuln oil, but it just doesn't work. This one works more like a bad imitation of a normal wash. The crappiest crap I ever had. 2 out of 10. Of course I couldn't do such comparison without Nuln oil. It's a black shade by Citadel and the most overrated shade in my opinion. Well, to me it looks more like a one-trick pony. It does just one thing and does it well, but it also could be done with any black paint you can find. And yeah, I spilled my Nuln oil too, just like an average Nuln oil enjoyer. I give it, 5 out of 10. Yeah, I think 5. It's much better than Game Wash by Vallejo. Thanks Vallejo for not producing this anymore. But I wouldn't buy it actually. There are so many good options, so I don't know why some people love it so much. It just doesn't deserve it, sorry.
And the last one for today, one and only, Villainy Enamel Wash Ichor of the Damned Ink.
I don't get it. Well, let's try it out. Okay. First of all, it's messy. I find it not very convenient, and it is messy because it takes ages to get rid of its black splatters on my white sink. That's kind of frustrating. Another problem, it stays shiny, always. As it dries, it looks pretty much the same. So to me it like too expensive, messy and not convenient version of Nuln oil. Okay, it can be reactivated, but that doesn't compensate all the inconvenience, and it is shiny too. Could work for someone and something, but it's absolutely not my cup of Nuln oil. If you use it for something, let me know in the comments. The only thing I actually use it for was darkening my metals, like I did here. However, could I do it using Nuln oil or even, god damn it, a game wash? Yeah, I could. And as for now, I give it 3 out of 10. So, what is your favorite black paint and how do you use it? Let me know in the comments.
Brother isopropyl.
Looks exceptionally pretty today, huh? If you want to try one of these paints yourself, check the links in the description. Stay safe, paint your grey plastic, and I'll see you in the next video.